A civil society organization known as the Center for Credible Leadership and Citizen Awareness have expressed worry over the ongoing political situation in Rivers State, noting that the rift between the legislative and executive arms of government in the state has not only created disunity but has over time become a breeding ground for anarchy, and are therefore calling for the intervention of relevant stakeholders to put an end to the matter and ensure that the rule of law is maintained in the oil-rich state. They made the call at a press conference earlier this Monday in Abuja. Let's now join Clearview's correspondent for details.
In the last few months, the political crisis in Rivers State between Governor Siminalayi Fubara and his predecessor Nyesom Wike has divided the political actors in the state. The most notable division has been in the State House of Assembly, where a group of lawmakers loyal to Wike have been at loggerheads with the governor. Wike, the immediate past governor of the oil-rich Rivers and currently the FCT minister, was instrumental to the emergence of Fubara as governor. The duo, however, fell out shortly after Fubara assumed office as a result of the battle over the control of their party structure in the state. The feud deteriorated despite the intervention of President Bola Tinubu, who brokered a peace deal between both parties after the seats of 25 lawmakers in the state loyal to Nyesom Wike were declared vacant following their defection to the APC. Following their defection, a Rivers court led by Justice Charles N. Wali in Port Harcourt had barred all 25 of them from parading themselves as members of the Rivers State House of Assembly. In the midst of the crisis, Fubara also ordered the relocation of the legislative business of the State House of Assembly to the Government House in Port Harcourt, while giving the control of the house to his loyalists. Reacting to recent developments in the state, the Center for Credible Leadership and Citizens Awareness at a press conference in Abuja say the rift between the legislative and executive arms of government in the state has not only created disunity, but has over time become a breeding ground for anarchy and abuse of power by the governor, and are therefore seeking for urgent redress.
What is the rule of law? We are saying that it has to be the supremacy and predominance of the law in any given state of society. But what we are seeing in Rivers State, in the mildest possible term, is not synonymous with modern democracy. We are seeing a situation where the governor of Rivers State is spending money outside appropriation. Where is it done? Who does that? We are seeing a situation in Rivers State where the governor, withhold council funds for several months. Then the governor suddenly, last week or so, decided to pay a few persons, directly, negating the constitutional allowed authorities, provided authorities that ought to have paid. The chief executive of Rivers State has relocated the legislative arm of government, an institution of government, to commence sitting inside the government house. This singular act is not consistent with the principles of separation of power, a complete aberration, desecration, and denigration of our constitution.
They also faulted Governor Fubara's attempt to probe the government of his predecessor.
The governor of Rivers State should also be reminded that the immediate past administration was where he, Sim Fubara, served as the accountant general of the state. The fact that he is calling for a probe of an administration for which he served as the chief accounting officer of the state already speaks volume on his real intention for the said probe.
The group says it will continue to take necessary steps to ensure that justice prevails for the people of the state.